People say a career in politics. I mean, I am in politics. Culture is one of the most politicized areas of society that there is, which is why, I mean, like I said, despite being able to sell, 10, 15,000 tickets every year for the last decade, you will never hear a song like Murder Runs the Globe on daytime radio. Why? What is radio friendly? What does that mean? That is a politically defined term. What we think the norm, or what in our case, because our main radios are owned or controlled by the state, what the state thinks is the norm, is culturally acceptable. That is a very politicized space. And so I am in politics. Would I consider running for office ever? I will never say never, but I'm very dubious about the amount of difference an individual can make within the current parliamentary two-party first past the post which I view as quite undemocratic, a democratic facade really, though I accept that we have degrees of privilege and freedom that many other people in other parts of the world don't have, so I'm not trying to trounce on that. I just dispute the reasons why that is the case. So we'll see. I can never say never. We don't know how things will change, but for now I'm very comfortable hopefully being part of a community that likes putting pressure on politicians rather than being a politician myself. The biggest divide in the election was age. Overwhelmingly young people voted. I would argue not for Labour. Myself, I didn't vote for the Labour Party, even though I did vote for the Labour Party. I voted for the wing of the Labour Party represented by Jeremy Corbyn. I didn't vote for the Blairites. I can't stand those people. And I think a lot of other young people feel that way. The Conservatives know that their base is 65 and over, which means literally every 12 months that goes by, there are less and less people that believe in what they believe in. They patronise young people. On their social media, they didn't even put register to vote. They knew full well new registrants were not going to vote for them. And entire demographics, I've got so much brethren that I grew up with who've never voted before, who voted in this election. So much people have come up to me and be like, fam, I've never voted. Because what was the point? You're going to vote for Tony Blair? Like, there was no point before, whereas even if I was criticising Jeremy just a couple of days ago on Twitter. It's not that, Messiah, we're just going to agree with everything you do. I thought his position on Brexit was poor, and I've said that many times. But in comparison to Theresa May and the option, it's like, and I never expect to agree with everything a politician does. If I was a politician, I'm pretty sure people wouldn't agree with everything I did, because you still have to make decisions and negotiate. Our job is not to lamely be like, oh, brother leader, father, let's follow this guy. No, it's like, yo, we voted for you, but we don't like X, Y, and Z, and we're going to try and force you to deliver on the things that were promised. But I do believe if any time in the next couple of years there is another election, it seems pretty clear to me who would win.